Potter, and in this lesson let's take a look at 4 rock licks in the A minor pentatonic scale that we can take and combine into a 4-measure phrase that we can use to improve improvisation, technique, and just overall soloing skills. So this is the first lick for getting started with licks for rock soloing, and it's going to start right on the 5th fret with your first finger on the 1st string. You're going to pick that note and then do a pull off on the 2nd string from the 8th fret to the 5th fret, and then the 7th fret to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. Then you're going to land on the root, the A on the 4th string, and then quickly move back to the 3rd string and do a bend, a release, then a pull off, and then hit the A again on the 4th string. And this goes right down the minor pentatonic scale, so it'll be faster. The trickiest part of this lick is the bend, release, pull off, landing back on the root. So lick number 2 starts in the middle of the scale, starting on a D note, and is going to pull off from the 7th fret on the 3rd string to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. And this is going to be all in triplets until the last note. So it's and there's this little slide here with the 3rd finger. It's more like a grace note kind of thing. And then it ends on the C, which is on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So that's 7th fret on the 3rd string, 5th fret, then the root, which is on the 4th string on the 7th fret, going back to the 3rd string, and then back to the A again, pull off to the G, and then you're going to pick the 7th fret on the 5th string, quickly slide to the 5th fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger, then the C, which is on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, then the A, which is on the 6th string, 5th fret, and then you're going to end on the C, which is on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So that's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So this 3rd lick is going to start on the root of the minor pentatonic scale, starting on the 7th fret on the 4th string, and then you're going to move to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, doing a hammer-on to the 7th fret. Then it jumps to the 2nd string, and you're going to do a hammer-on from the 5th fret to the 8th fret, and then a pull-off back to the 5th fret. So the beginning of that phrase is then the last 2 notes, you're going to go to the 1st string and do a whole step bend on the 8th fret, and then resolve to the 5th fret on the 1st string, which is the root again, an octave higher. And that bend can either be done with the pinky or the 3rd finger, whichever you're more comfortable with. So this is the 4th and final lick out of this 4-lick set that is going to be sort of the ending phrase for this whole exercise. And it's going to start here on the 2nd string with your 1st finger on the 8th fret, and you're going to do a hammer-on from the 8th to the 10th fret, then go to the 1st string, pick the 8th fret, then go back to the 10th fret, the A, which is the root in the pentatonic scale, and then do a pull-off back to the 8th fret. Then you're going to shift with your 3rd finger to the 9th fret on the 3rd string, and then slide your 3rd finger down to the 7th fret, and then do a pull-off to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. And the whole thing moves to the 4th string on 7th fret, and then pull off to the 5th fret, and then it's going to end on the 5th of the key, on the 7th fret, on the 5th string. So the whole pattern is in triplets, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that note's going to tie over and ring for about a half note. So this time through, we're going to connect all 4 of those previous licks. We're going to change them a little bit just to make them fit over 4 measures, but then you're going to get a 4-measure complete musical phrase. So you've already seen a lot of this, but it's going to go... So you can see there's a couple things that I took out, changed it a little bit, but just to make it fit over 4 measures. Thanks for taking a look at this lesson for getting better with rock licks and improvisation. If you like this lesson, take a look at my website, which is practicetheguitar.com. There's a whole bunch of stuff there for getting better. If you would also like to take a look at the YouTube channel, there's a whole bunch of lessons there, some songs you can check out. See you next time.